So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down a GbpJpy trade that I and other traders on the floor too. So we always want to begin our analysis from the higher time frame because that gives us a better understanding of the direction of the market. So right now we're on the daily time frame and we can see that we've been in a bearish trend long term, right? So lower low, lower high, lower low, and even short term over here, right? This was a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So we're expecting a lower low, right? But what we now see over here is what made us take the trade. So we see that after the formation of this high, then this low, price came back up but was unable to break above this high. So we call that a failure swing, right? Because this high did not sweep liquidity above this high. Instead, after failing to take out this high, it shifted structure right below this low, right? So our area of interest essentially was this low, which is our mitigation block. So we want to wait for price to return into this mitigation block, which it did right over here. And then we'll go over to the 1 hour time frame because that's where we look for our framework entry. So in the 1 hour time frame, right here is where it returned into the mitigation block. And we see something really interesting. You see that price took out liquidity. Let me get rid of this. Price took out liquidity over here, shifted structure, and returned back into this breaker block. And so that was our entry from this breaker block, this low, and gave a 1:2, right? That's for this immediate low hanging fruit low. And then a repetition of what happened on the daily time frame was that from this high to this other high over here, it's also a failure swing, right? Because this high failed to break above this high, but instead went on to shift structure below here. Let me get rid of this. So after we shifted structure, we drag out that block out in time because it's a mitigation block. And what happened throughout this week was even more interesting because we see that the market was in a seek and destroy profile. So we were just essentially consolidating, creating liquidity above and below these ranging markets. And so we now waited for price to trade above this liquidity into this mitigation block, which also has a fair value gap confluence. And then we entered right here and we exited right here for a 1:4. So long term, I'm still bearish on GbpJpy. But these were really nice trade setups we were able to patch last week and this week. Hope you were able to learn a thing or two. Cheers.